Here we have Harmony, symbol ONE1 versus the dollar. And we have a chart here that stands head and shoulders above pretty much everything else that we've seen today. This one is closing on new or already kind of around your prior time highs, and has already eaten up the dumbola from the last 24 hours. So this is good. This is showing a lot of strength here. 4-hour time frame is more or less putting your next higher low right here. It looks like to me. 31.25 cents. So as long as you're above there, I look for this one to trade sideways and up outside of this range. Next sort of confirmation of continuation of trend would be a 4-hour closure, let's say above about 37 cents. Could also do that on an hourly as well. Short term though, I do think that you are ranging more or less. Probably does come back down to like, you know, mid to low 30s, like 32 to 33 cents or so. But again, anything above 30 cents even, especially, let's actually do this for the hourly. Actually it's more like 31 cents, is fair game and good for the long term. And if you're looking at the higher term timeframes, this is just continuation as far as I'm concerned. You know, I'd be looking for volatility to kind of give the insight as to when this run is likely to stop. And right now we're just around 80 percentile. I want to see this get at least 95 percentile or more before I start to call tops on something like this. This is a really impressive run right here. The 5-day close last night as well, and I mean that's strength, man. The 5-day jewel got the last signal coming out of this space, so that signal is still active. It's starting. I mean, I don't know how much more it has on it, but we typically do find our tops around this region, so that would imply at least another, I don't know, 10 to 15 days perhaps on top of that. So it does look good. Let's bring it up over here as well. Just see if this matches up with Stokes. Daily Stokes remained at the upside as long as above 35 cents. 5-day also up as long as above 27.5. 4-hour will be freshly popping up, by the way, and also pulling out this trend line right here. We do close above 31.80, and hourly will, or is already up. So a little bit of short-term sideways. I do think that there will be a little bit of short-term downside as well, but again, above 31 cents, long-term, very, very good. If this thing does fail 31 cents or so, where would I be looking towards? Very likely somewhere back down around about 28 cents and then come back to it after that. If things get really nasty, 23 cents is kind of a hard base right there. But one of the best charts that we've seen today, actually. And by the way, hidden bullish divergence on 4-hour RSI right there as well, though. That's probably already played out. Hopefully that's helpful, man.